Hello friends, just Drew here again. Welcome back to the channel. I just got out of finally getting a chance to see Bugonia, the new Yorgos Lanthimos film. I've been wanting to see it ever since it released. It released, I think, at the end of October, but for whatever reason I just haven't had a chance to see it yet. So I'm glad I caught it finally on a random Monday night. Surprisingly packed screening for a movie that weird and that has been out for a month, but basically it's a remake of a South Korean film. Emma Stone plays a big corporate executive who's kidnapped by these two strange guys who are convinced that she's an alien and take her back to their house to try to accomplish a particular goal. I don't really want to say too much more without spoiling it because it is a wild ride, and I feel like it's good to go in knowing as little as possible, but it's less of a horror film than I expected. It actually turned out to be kind of a comedy in some ways, but just really impressive acting again. Emma Stone, she's truly one of the best actresses of this generation. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a performance of hers that I thought was bad, and she has to sell this role, and it's not a usual performance for her, even though she's like the kidnapped victim. There's like a steeliness to her and a coldness. She doesn't come across as like your cliched sort of victim type. Jesse Plemons, who most people probably he got onto the radar from a very memorable scene in the film Civil War a couple years ago. The movie is just as much his as it is Emma Stone's. Really impressive performance for him as this sort of lonely internet conspiracy theorist who comes up with this idea, and with his cousin, who is, I looked it up, actually played by an actual autistic actor, which was good. Otherwise it would have been a little bit offensive, I think, to have a non-autistic person playing that role. But again, his performance was really, really good too. A very memorable character as the cousin Dawn. And that's basically it. It's a very small cast. It's a very talky movie. It's a lot of just people sitting in rooms talking to each other, but surprisingly thrilling and tense for that kind of setting. And it leads up to just an absolutely bonkers ending that, looking back, I can kind of maybe have seen it coming a little bit, but still, the ending was quite an interesting way to end that film. So at this point, I'm not sure how much longer it'll be in theaters, but I'm sure it'll be on streaming and available at home. So if you've seen any of Lanthimos' other films, you know that it's going to be very unique. This is along the same lines. I very much enjoyed it. I don't know what rating to give it yet. I actually kind of want to think about that for a few minutes, but you should check it out when you get a chance. Thanks. Bye.